So did you know that's a really simple therapeutic process that can help you to release negative emotions and disempowering beliefs of a lifetime? And I know that sounds remarkably simple and simplistic, but I'll tell you it's true because it's worked for me and hundreds of clients. My name is Jane Goldman, and I'm a hypnotherapist and neurolinguistic programming coach, and I've clocked thousands of client hours over the years, and I have seen just as many breakthroughs in people. And breakthroughs can occur in a split second, and I'm not kidding you. In a split second, it can happen like that. Sometimes it can take a couple of hours to get to that moment, but when it happens, and people are forever changed. So I want to explain to you with an example of how this has worked in my life personally. So I am the youngest of 3 children, and I was not a planned pregnancy. I came as a surprise, and my mother loved me, my parents loved me, and I grew up in a wonderful household, and I grew up always fearing failure, always feeling like if I didn't achieve perfection, that my world would collapse somehow, some way. If I didn't make it to the #1 sales rep that month, I was a loser. There was something terribly wrong. I never saw it as, wow, look at my achievements, I've done this much. It was always like, I need to be bigger, I need to be better, I need to do more. And it drove me crazy, and I was never happy. And when I started to do this work, I worked with a coach, and this person actually helped me to identify what it was that was running me. And what was running me was so ridiculous and so illogical and so stupid that I couldn't believe it was there, but it was. And it was only through the process of digging deep and going through the multiple layers of complexity of neural pathways in the brain that I was able to arrive at a simple truth. And that is that because I was an accident, because I was unplanned, I felt like I had to prove myself. I felt like if I'm not the biggest, the best, if I don't do something great every day of my life, somebody's not going to love me. Somebody's not going to want me. And my parents were wonderful. It's not my parents' fault, certainly. This was created from the mind of a child who found out when she was very little that she was not a planned pregnancy. And me, as a child, I created this from, I don't know how old I must have been when I found out about this, but a little girl who has no information in the world is creating a whole entire reality that doesn't exist. But I did. And this reality was real to me, was it ever, although I didn't know it was running me. It was so deep down in the subconscious mind. And when I was able to surface it and release it, because I realized how stupid it was, first of all, I was able to identify it, and that alone helped me to release it. I never knew it was there. I never knew it was running me. When I think about it, it was so illogical that I couldn't possibly let it run me anymore. And suddenly it vanished. And that desire to be bigger and better because I had to prove myself disappeared. But I still had a desire to be bigger and better, but it didn't come with all the angst associated with it. In other words, I didn't beat myself up if I didn't achieve my goal. I just tried a little harder, tried to regroup and think about what I could do better. Instead of calling myself a failure, I could see I was actually a success, or actually start even using those words completely, that I could just see that I was so much closer to my goal. And it just brought me great inner peace. So I hope that makes sense. I'd love to talk with you more about it. If you're interested, just give me a call, reach out via email, Facebook, whatever, and we can set up a complimentary phone consultation so I can tell you more if you're interested. So anyway, it was great seeing you, and I look forward to seeing you again. Take care.